Alright guys, here we go. A unboxing for you on Saturday. So, I was at Walmart's Wednesday, let's say. I think it was Wednesday. And nothing on the shelves. But I went into the back where they usually have the Funkos and Super Friends. I didn't know these were hitting the shelves yet. I knew they were coming, but I didn't know they were coming out so soon. And I was so happy to see this. And I'm like, I need to unbox one of the Super Friends, man. I've been waiting for these. And I gotta have one of the Super Friends to unbox on the channel. So, they had everybody there, by the way. They had everybody. So they have Hal came in this one, as you can see here. Sinestro, Batman, Lex Luthor. There is a red label from McFarlane Toys. I don't even know what that means. Riddler, and they have a red suit Batman, who I think is like an alternate evil Batman. Don't hold me to that 100%. I haven't watched Super Friends, and I can't tell you how long, so I don't remember exactly what the red suit Batman is. But I believe it's evil doppelganger Batman. So, here's the question I posed to myself at the Walmart. Who do I pick up? They have everybody. They have the hard-to-find Riddler, but I'm not a big Riddler fan. I am a big Green Lantern fan, so I finally decided on the Hal Jordan. Now, the Lex Luthor is that classic Super Friends Lex Luthor. He looks really cool. Sinestro looks great. Batman, blah, blah, blah. And I'm debating with myself, and I posted this on Reddit. Should I have picked up that Riddler? Because that Riddler is harder to find. Now, I'll point this out to you because I went to another Walmart and they had 3 Super Friends on the shelf. Okay, mine had every one of them. One of each. Okay, and I walked off with Hal. I went to another Walmart, they had 3. They did not have that rare Riddler. And I'm like, man, oh man, oh man. Now, that was today. No, yes, today. Today, I picked it up. I went to that Walmart and I said, I'll go back to my Walmart and see if they have that super rare Riddler, and maybe I should add that to the unboxing video because, I mean, I'm not a rare collector, but it's a Super Friends and it's really cool. So there's the super cool rare Riddler. All right. So I got myself Hal Jordan and the Riddler. Okay, now you can see the red label there. That is Platinum Edition. That means it's a little more hard to find. And it was just dangling on the shelf. And when I went back 3 days later, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 3 days later, to see him still sitting there felt like a sign. I'm like, man, pick up that Riddler, okay? Because chances are you're never going to find it again. And you can see you can see in here that these are some really cool Super Friends inspired toys. I mean, they look fresh out of the cartoon. Hal looks like, he's got that Green Lantern bat there, the construct, the Lantern construct, and I believe he has a walkie-talkie or something like that. Riddler has what looks like a question mark weapon there, and maybe his communicator. It's been a long time since I watched Super Friends. So, got myself a Hal Jordan, and I got myself a Riddler. Because, I was sorely tempted by that Platinum Edition. I don't know why. Damn you, McFarlane, you're just tempting me. And then I said to myself, should I get another one? There's Sinestro. Sinestro and Hal go together. I mean, you got to have Sinestro and Hal, right? They fight each other. So you got Sinestro and Hal, and Sinestro has those big yellow pliers so he can grab things, and he's got a communicator of his own. So that's really cool. You got Green Lantern Hal, you got Sinestro, and you've got that Platinum Edition Riddler. I bought friggin' Lex Luthor too because, come on, look how cool Lex Luthor looks. I mean, look at that. He is classic Lex from that cartoon. You gotta have Lex Luthor. I mean, and you gotta have Batman. I mean, it's Batman. Why can't you have you gotta have Batman. If they had a Superman, which I don't understand why they didn't do a Superman yet in this line, but if they had Superman, I would have picked up Superman too. But I gotta have Batman. It's Batman. How do you not have Batman from the Super Friends, right? And then And then, oh my God, they had another one. The other Platinum Edition, that's the evil Batman, I think, in the red costume. So I bought every one of them. I bought all the Super Friends. Because if we're going to unbox something, let's unbox the entire line. So let's get into it. We're going to unbox every one of the Super Friends. Thank you to Walmart for having these in stock. They're not paying me for that, but it's super cool. It is super cool that they were in stock and I bought every one of them. So let's get these open and let's share them all with you. All right, guys, here we go. Super Friends Green Lantern Hal Jordan. It's got that classic, I believe it's Filmation look to it. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong down below in the comments or if it was Hanna-Barbera? I don't know. Anyway, that's what that looks like to me. Now, here's the thing. It was a little hard to get that bat in his hand. That wasn't open enough. I bent his fingers a little bit, so it's fine. I was able to hold it. He cannot hold on to that communicator at the same time. He does not come with alternate hands, but I mean, for Super Friends, I'm not asking for a lot. Now, let's take a peek real quick at joints. And he is on a stand that he did not come with. This is one of my McFarlane toy stands from another toy. I don't even remember which one. So you've got super cool neck twisting action there. Cool head sculpt on that. You have a shoulder joint there, elbow, and wrist. So you can swing that bat around and club Sinestro in the head. You got his ring finger there. Same thing over here. He's got a little waist action going on over here. Wow, there goes the thing to stand him up on. Hold on a second. I'm trying. It's hard to make the... There is a waist thing there, but I can't turn it with one hand for some reason. Here is the hip joint, knee joint, nothing down below the knee, no ankle, boots, whatever. But, I mean, you're not asking for a lot from... you're not getting superposable on Super Friends. Superposable Super Friends. It's fine the way it is, okay? Hal's going to go in the corner there because I lost the stand, and when I picked the stand up, I'm going to put somebody else in the stand next. Sinestro? This is the Sinestro card. Same thing on the back, the Master of Fear right there. In the future, he would be the leader of the Yellow Lantern Corps that is not here in the Super Friends, so we'll just pretend that didn't happen yet. Let's get to the toy. All right, what do you think of that? Giant pliers. Now, he can use those to grab Hal Jordan. He can try to grab the ring off his finger. That is super cool. I like this a lot. Now, this is old school Sinestro. He had like a blue costume back then. Now, of course, he's the Master of Fear, so he has a yellow costume. But same thing as Hal. He's got that... I think he has a neck joint. Yep, he's got the evil neck turn there. He's got a shoulder joint, a elbow joint, and a wrist that you can turn to get the pliers to go in a different direction. He does have his little communication device down here or something along those lines. I don't remember. He's got a... I don't know that he has the turnable waist. Hal looks like he has a turnable waist, but I never got that to turn. So geez, I don't know. Does it turn? Hold on a second. I'm just going to pause to see if these both turn. All right. So if you can see it back there, I got Hal's waist to turn because I just couldn't do it one-handed when I'm shooting my camera. I have on a tripod that I hold in my hand when I shoot, and I have to set up a better thing so I can put the camera down and I can use both hands. But I can't invest in material just yet. As the channel takes off, hopefully, hint, 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 then we will be able to invest in better equipment. No! Damn you, Sinestro. I blame you. All right, so that is super cool. He has, as we were getting into it, he has the hip joint there, and he has a knee joint, and of course, just like Hal, nothing in the feet, which is fine. They're not superposables on these, but still super cool. All right, so let's go Lex on the next one. Evil, super, criminal genius Lex Luthor. Mad scientist. I don't remember. Was he in the Super Friends cartoon? Was he considered? Was he a evil businessman or was he just evil scientist? Somebody let me know down below in the comments. All right, here we go. Evil scientist, criminal maybe businessman. I can't remember Lex Luthor. So he comes with this. What the heck is that? I don't know. Somebody who knows a little bit about Super Friends, tell me what that is. And same old as everybody else. He's got the head tilt. I made sure to spin the waist early on this one so you could see it. You can see the elbow joint is bent there, holding whatever that thing is in his hand. He has the shoulder joints there, hip and knees, just like everybody else. Down here, he's got like rocket boots or something. I don't even remember that. He's got these cool pockets on there. Very, very cool. Out we go. So, 3 down. Now, I do believe we should do... Let's do Batmen. Let's do 2 Batmen at the same time, because they're essentially the same toy, just one's red and evil. Alright, so I just want to point this out real quick to you. Batman's card is in the red Batman. So the red Batman does not have his own red Batman card. It is still the regular Batman card. So when I open I'm opening up the red one right now. I'm going to open up the regular one, but I'm not going to show you 2 cards because why would I show you the same Batman card twice? So let's get to it. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. These are amazing. Now, I don't really care about Evil Batman, but I picked him up because it was part of the whole set, and I felt like if I'm going to do the whole set, got to have Evil Batman too. But look at how cool this Batman is. Look at the face on that, the mask. That is animated Batman to a T, not the one that we all love from the 90s. This is Super Friends Batman with a super cool cloth cape, and it fell out there, but it's okay. Look at that giant batarang. He's got a red one. These guys are going to throw giant batarangs at each other. It's amazing. But look at that face. That's amazing. What a great paint job that is. Oh, I love it. I love it. So amazing. I'm glad I went back. And Lex Luthor, you scum. All right, so we got 1 left. And you know which one that is. That is that red platinum Riddler. Let's get him out. And then we are done. All right, guys. Real quick. Riddler card. Very, very cool. That is classic Super Friends Riddler right there. Let's get him out of the box and set him up with the rest of the guys. All right, there we go. There is your super rare. I don't know how super. It's rarer. Is that a word? Can you say rarer? Rarer? All right. Here is the least likely to be found toy of this line. How's that? Not a more rare? This is the red platinum Riddler. I'm just going to stop saying rare. I didn't put the toy in his weapon in his hand. He's got that question mark toy down there, and I don't have a free hand to do that right now. Once I get him set up with the rest of the guys for the final shot, I'll put that in his hand so you can see that real quick. But he's got that receding hairline up there. He's got that waist bend like everybody else does. He's got that neck bend there. He's got shoulder, elbow, wrist, and then he's got the hip and knees. And, of course, like everybody else, no ankle, which is what we've been saying all along. That's okay. So, let me do my final thoughts here. These are awesome, okay? I didn't think I was going to do the whole set. I thought I was just going to get Hal there, but when I went back and I saw they still had every one of them. Look at the dome on Sinestro. Hold on, sorry. I am easily distracted. Check out that dome, all right? That is a big head. All right, anyway. I didn't think I was going to pick up the entire line, and frankly, normally in a line, I would not pick up I know it's another character per se, but I wouldn't pick up that red suit Batman. But since they had every one of these there, and I wanted to do a complete line unboxing for everybody here on the channel, I got him. All right. Now, as if this line progresses, because there's issues with McFarlane toys and the rights and things like that coming up. So I don't know if we're going to ever see any more Super Friends. Or if we do, we might see Super Friends from another company. Who knows? These are amazing. I do hope before everything's said and done, we get a Superman in this line. But more than that, I mean, this Super Friends, now this is the regular Super Friends. So maybe no Wonder Twins on that, but I wouldn't mind seeing that. I wouldn't mind seeing Wonder Twins. Well, I said Wonder Tins. I wouldn't mind seeing the Wonder Twins and a space monkey. All right, one of the Wonder Twins comes with a was it Gleek? I think that would be super cool. How about Marvin and Wendy? The whatever I don't. Did they have an official name and they came with the dog? That would be cool. Wondermutt, is that right? I don't remember. It's been a while. Robin, we need a Robin in here. That would be super cool. I know he was in some episodes of some of the Super Friends. It varies what series there were. But that would be cool. I don't know. Who else do you want to see in this line? This is really cool. There was an amazing amount of Batman villains in the Legion of Doom. Right here, you've got Riddler. But there was, who else was in that line? I think there was maybe that was a Superman villain. Toymaster? Is that right? Maybe I'm thinking of something else. So somebody tell me if I'm right or wrong on that. I cannot remember. I'm going to find an episode of Super Friends to watch and see if I can refresh my memory. Because the back of the box of these, hold on. I'm looking at the back. Oh, we do need an Aquaman in a Super Friends, maybe a Hawkman, a Hawkgirl. I could see that. But they've Flash, yeah, definitely Flash. But they're showing some other stuff on here. I don't remember a Green Arrow in Super Friends. I definitely don't remember Red Tornado. Wonder Woman, yeah, definitely I could see that. Shazam, I don't think so, but I do not know that 1,000%. And somebody school me down below in the comments. Now, let me know what you think as well down in those comments about this line. Presentation, I'm hoping to, as the channel grows, to bring you better presentation. Obviously, this isn't a light box, so it has limited space. But as things continue to grow on the channel, and if you do enjoy these videos, I urge you, please, to share with people. I need the views to hit my, what's the word I'm looking for there? I need, in order to start making money at this, which I'm not expecting anything crazy, but if I start making money, I can start buying more toys. I can do, it's like normally in a line, I would only buy Hal. But if I buy the entire series, like I think I did series 1 of The Simpsons, the new Simpsons line. If I start, monetization is the word I was looking for earlier. I am all over the place in what I'm talking about. But if I get monetized on YouTube, and you guys have been awesome watching my videos, but if I can get monetized and start making some money to put towards more toys, I could do an entire series like this, like I did with the Simpsons. I can start bringing in some more crazy stuff, and eventually my goal is to buy one Hot Toys to do on the channel. One of those, super expensive. Well, super expensive to me. This whole line cost me $100, I think. All of these together, it's 20, so 100 plus tax. So $107, let's say. Hot Toys, if I'm lucky, is 200 and something. Okay. And I've seen $400 ones. Yikes. And I cannot do that without monetization from YouTube. So if you like what you see here, please share with some of the people. I'm hoping in the new year that this year we will hit that goal. Finally, we'll get our viewers' goals. I appreciate everyone who is subscribing to the channel. It means so much to me. Keep an eye out for all sorts of stuff coming up to the channel. We got a lot of good stuff to share with you. And I will see you next week with another super cool unboxing. Take care.